Welcome to the session on output devices. An output device is any peripheral that receives data from a computer, usually for display, projection or physical reproduction. For example, an inkjet printer is an output device that can make a hard copy of any information shown on your monitor, which is another example of an output device. A computer can still work without an output device. However, without an output device, no way of determining what the computer is doing, if there are errors or if it needs additional input. Following are some of the important output devices used in a computer: monitors, printers, plotters, etc. Monitors. Monitors, commonly called as Visual Display Unit or VDU, are the main output device of a computer. It forms images from tiny dots called pixels that are arranged in a rectangular form. The sharpness of the image depends upon the number of pixels. The size of the monitor we use truly depends on our preference. Things to consider are our eyesight, who else will be using it, and the distance the monitor will be sitting away from us. There are monitor sizes ranging from 7 inches as a supplementary peripheral, but normal monitors range from a 17-inch diagonal to a monster 55-inch diagonal. Monochrome monitor. A monochrome monitor is a type of CRT computer display which was very common in the early days of computing from the 1960s through the 1980s, before color monitors became popular. They are still widely used in applications such as computerized cash register systems. Monochrome monitors actually display two colors, one for the background and one for the foreground. The colors can be black and white, green and black, or amber and black. Color monitor. Color monitors can display anywhere from 16 to over 1 million different colors. Color monitors are sometimes called RGB monitors because they accept 3 separate signals: red, green and blue. Features of monitors. Size. Monitors are available in different sizes. The standard monitor for personal computers is 13 to 16 inches. The size of the monitor is measured diagonally. Resolution. Resolution of a monitor is the number of pixels on the screen. It is the image sharpness of a display screen. It is expressed as a matrix. A resolution of 640 by 480 means there is 640 horizontal pixels and 480 vertical pixels. The actual resolution is determined by the video controller, not by monitor. Most monitors provide the resolutions of 640 by 480, 800 by 600 and 1024 by 768. Refresh rate. The number of times the electron gun scan every pixel on the screen in 1 second is called refresh rate. It is measured in hertz or cycles per second. Dot pitch. The distance between the phosphorus dots that create a single pixel is called a dot pitch. Types of monitors. There are two kinds of viewing screen used for monitors: cathode ray tube CRT and flat panel display. Cathode ray tube or CRT monitor. The CRT display is made up of small picture elements called pixels. The smaller the pixels, the better the image clarity or resolution. It takes more than one illuminated pixel to form a whole character, such as the letter E in the word help. A finite number of characters can be displayed on a screen at once. The screen can be divided into series of character boxes fixed location on the screen where a standard character can be placed. Most screens are capable of displaying 80 characters of data horizontally and 25 lines vertically. While CRT monitors can still be found in some organizations, many offices have stopped using them largely because they are heavy, bulky and costly to replace should they break. While they are still in use, it would be a good idea to phase these monitors out for cheaper, lighter and more reliable monitors. Flat panel display monitor. The flat panel display refers to a class of video devices that have reduced volume, weight and power requirement in comparison to the CRT. You can hang them on walls or wear them on your wrists. Current users of flat panel displays include calculators, video games, monitors, laptop computers and graphics displays. The flat panel display is divided into two categories. Emissive displays. Emissive displays are devices that convert electrical energy into light. For example, plasma panel and LED, that is light emitting diodes. Non-emissive displays. Non-emissive displays use optical effects to convert sunlight or light from some other sources into graphics patterns. For example, LCD, liquid crystal devices. LCD monitors. The LCD monitor or liquid crystal monitor incorporates one of the most advanced technologies available today. Typically, it consists of a layer of color or monochrome pixels arranged schematically between a couple of transparent electrodes and two polarizing filters. Optical effect is made possible by polarizing the light in varied amounts and making it pass through the liquid crystal layer. The two types of LCD technology available are the active matrix of TFT and the passive matrix technology. TFT generates better picture quality and is more secure and reliable. Passive matrix, on the other hand, has slow response time and is slowly becoming outdated. The advantages of LCD monitors include their compact size, which makes them lightweight. They also don't consume much electricity as CRT monitors and can be run off of batteries, which makes them ideal for laptops. Images transmitted by these monitors don't get geometrically distorted and have little flicker. However, this type of monitor does have disadvantages such as its relatively high price, an image quality which is not constant when viewed from different angles, and a monitor resolution that is not always constant, meaning any alterations can result in reduced performance. LED or light emitting diode monitors. LED monitors are the latest type of monitors on the market today. These are flat panel or slightly curved displays which make use of light emitting diodes for backlighting instead of cold cathode fluorescent CCFL backlighting used in LCDs. LED monitors are said to use much lesser power than CRT and LCD and are considered far more environmentally friendly. The advantages of LED monitors are that they produce images with higher contrast, have less negative environmental impact when disposed, are more durable than CRT or LCD monitors and features a very thin design. They also don't produce much heat while running. The only downside is that they can be more expensive, especially for the high-end monitors like the new curved displays that are being released. Touchscreen monitors. Touchscreen monitors are used for input as well as output. A touchscreen is a special type of visual display until it has a grid of light beams or fine wires on the screen. It lets the user to interact with a computer by the touch of a finger rather than typing on a keyboard or moving a mouse. The user can enter data by touching icons or menus identified on the screen. Most touchscreen computers use sensors to detect touch of a finger. Touchscreen is well suited for simple applications like ATM. It has also become common in department stores and supermarkets. Types of touchscreen monitors. There are different types of touchscreen technology. The most common types are resistive, surface wave and capacitive. Resistive touchscreen. This monitor usually has a coat of thin electrically conductive and resistive layer of metal. A change in electrical current occurs when it is pressed. The input can be processed by a computer. These monitors are the most popular types of touchscreen monitors used today. They are usually not affected by dust or liquids, which make them very reliable. Surface wave touchscreen. These monitors use ultrasonic waves to process input from the screen. These waves flow over the touchscreen. The wave is absorbed and processed by computer when a person touches the pad. Capacitive touchscreen. These screens are coated with indium tin oxide. This material provides continuous current across the screen. The current can be measured by the processor when the pad is touched. It is usually used with a bare finger instead of stylus. These screens have high clarity and are not affected by dust. Nowadays, most of the smartphones have capacitive touch screens. Printer. A computer printer is a device or an instrument that must be connected to a computer, which allows users to print text and graphics on the plain papers. In some cases, they can be directly connected to digital camera for printing pictures without connecting to any computer. Computer printer is one of the essential hardware, whether it is for a large company or for personal use. The usage of printer is depend upon the requirement of the company or individual person. Printers can be divided into two main categories: impact printers and non-impact printers. Impact printers. An impact printer makes contact with the paper. It usually forms the print image by pressing an inked ribbon against the paper using a hammer or pins. Following are some of examples of impact printers. Dot matrix printers. The dot matrix printer uses print heads containing from 9 to 24 pins. These pins produce patterns of dots on the paper to form the individual characters. The 24-pin dot matrix printer produces more dots than a 9-pin dot matrix printer, which results in much better quality and clearer characters. The general rule is the more pins, the clearer the letters on the paper. The pins strike the ribbon individually as the print mechanism moves across the entire print line in both directions, that is, from left to right, then right to left, and so on. The user can produce a color output with a dot matrix printer. The user will change the black ribbon with a ribbon that has color stripes. Dot matrix printers are inexpensive and typically print at speeds of 100 to 600 characters per second. Daisy wheel printers. The heart of the system is an interchangeable metal or plastic daisy wheel holding an entire character set as raised characters molded on each petal. In order to get the quality of type found in typewriters, a daisy wheel impact printer can be used. It is called daisy wheel printer because the print mechanism looks like a daisy, as at the end of each petal is a fully formed character which produces solid line print. A hammer strikes a petal containing a character against the ribbon and the character prints on the paper. The speed of the printer is typically low with 25 to 55 characters per second. Line printers. In business, where enormous amount of materials are printed, the character at a time printers are too slow. Therefore, these users need line at a time printers. Line printers or line at a time printers use special mechanisms that can print a whole line at once. They can typically print the range of 1200 to 6000 lines per minute. Drum, chain and band printers are line at a time printers. Drum printer. A drum printer consists of a solid cylindrical drum that has raised characters in bands on its surface. The number of print positions across the drum equals the number available on the page. This number typically ranges from 80 to 132 print positions. The drum rotates at a rapid speed. For each possible print position, there is a print hammer located behind the paper. These hammers strike the paper along the ink ribbon against the proper character on the drum as it passes. One revolution of the drum is required to print each line. This means that all characters on the line are not printed at exactly the same time, but the time required to print the entire line is fast enough to call them as line printers. Typically, speeds of drum printers are in the range of 300 to 2000 lines per minute. Chain printers. A chain printer uses a chain of print characters wrapped around two pulleys. Like the drum printer, there is one hammer for each print position. Circuitry inside the printer detects when the correct character appears at the desired print location on the page. The hammer then strikes the page, pressing the paper against a ribbon and the character located at the desired print position. An impression of the character is left on the page. The chain keeps rotating until all the required print positions on the line have filled. Then the page moves up to print the next line. Speed of the chain printers range from 400 to 2500 characters per minute. Non-impact printers. Non-impact printers do not use a striking device to produce characters on the paper, and because these printers do not hammer against the paper, they are much quieter. Following are some non-impact printers. Inkjet printers. Inkjet printers work in the same fashion as dot matrix printers in the form of images or characters with little dots. However, the dots are formed by tiny droplets of ink. Inkjet printers form characters on paper by spraying ink from tiny nozzles through an electrical field that arranges the charged ink particles into characters at the rate of approximately 250 characters per second. The ink is absorbed into the paper and dries instantly. Various colors of ink can also be used. One or more nozzles in the print head emits a steady stream of ink drops. Droplets of ink are electrically charged after leaving the nozzle. The droplets are then guided to the paper by electrically charged deflecting plates. One plate has positive charge, upper plate, and the other has negative charge, which is the lower plate. A nozzle for black ink may be all that's needed to print text, but full color printing is also possible with the addition 3 extra nozzles for the cyan, magenta and yellow primary colors. If a droplet isn't needed for the character or image being formed, it is recycled back to its input nozzle. Several manufacturers produce color inkjet printers. Some of these printers come with all their color inks in a cartridge. If you want to replace one color, you must replace all the colors. Other color inkjet printers allow you to replace ink individually. These printers are a better choice if user uses one color more than other colors. These printers produce less noise and print in better quality with greater speed. Laser printers. A laser printer works like a photocopy machine. Laser printers produce images on paper by directing a laser beam at a mirror which bounces the beam into a drum. The drum has a special coating on it to which toner, which is an ink powder, sticks. Using patterns of small dots, a laser beam conveys information from the computer to a positively charged drum to become neutralized. From all these areas of drum which become neutralized, the toner detaches. As the paper rolls by the drum, the toner is transferred to the paper, printing the letter or other graphics on the paper. A hot roller bonds the toner to the paper. Laser printers use buffers that store an entire page at a time. When a whole page is loaded, it will be printed. The speed of laser printers is high and they print quietly without producing much noise. Many home use laser printers can print 8 pages per minute, but faster and print approximately 21,000 lines per minute or 437 pages per minute if each page contains 48 lines. When high-speed laser printers were introduced, they were expensive. Developments in the last few years have provided relatively low-cost laser printers for use in small businesses. Plotter. A plotter is a printer designed for printing vector graphics. Instead of printing individual dots on the paper, plotters draw continuous lines. This makes plotters ideal for printing architectural blueprints, engineering designs, and other CAD drawings. There are two main types of plotters, drum and flatbed plotters. Drum plotters, also called roller plotters, spin the paper back and forth on a cylindrical drum while the ink pens move left and right. By combining these two directions, lines can be drawn in any direction. Flatbed plotters have a large horizontal surface on which the paper is placed. A travelling bar draws lines on the paper as it moves across the surface. Most drum and flatbed plotters provide output sizes that are much larger than standard inkjet and laser printers. For example, a typical inkjet printer creates documents that are 8.5 inches wide. A drum plotter may produce documents that are 44 inches wide. The length of a document printed by a drum plotter is only limited by the size of the paper. Documents printed by flatbed plotters are constrained to the length and width of the printing surface. Hope you enjoy this session. See you next time. Bye.